Welcome to Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field and home to the Northwestern Wildcats, where it will be a sea of purple as the fans are more than ready for this one. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA offense getting set for first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They move the tight end all over. Williams will pass. On the run, still looking. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On the run, fires downfield. Finds a man by himself. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yards.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Handoff to the lone back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Flushed out of the pocket. He throws into the middle of the field. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Scrambling away. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
You want to...
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you got to capitalize on, this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Williams looking for a man. Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Bounced right back to them.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls down.
On the move, he fires. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Golden Gophers looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense.
A 1st down for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter.
Gain of 4. Brings up 2nd down.
That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The give to the back. Thrust that arm out. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the 1st.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs, running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they take it in for 6 more points.
In the end zone.
They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good...
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Slings it downfield. Finds a man on the right. At the 35, he's open. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys.
Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Number 0.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. The run from the shotgun. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Starts to scramble to the left. It's complete. A huge pickup. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And I think sometimes QBs know before the snap who they're going to. You could tell he looks to the right immediately, knows his guy's going towards the middle of the field, reads the safety, put the ball on.
First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Taylor has it. At the 10, he's got room. Nothing but green ahead. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
Wide open downfield. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Golden Gopher!
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Unleashes one. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. That incompletion leads to second down and 10. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Buys a little extra time. He chucks one out to the right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Minnesota! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. The sweet feet buy a little time. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Off the play fake. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. First and 10 from the 31. He'll pull it down. Finds a crease at the 20. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space. Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Pollard.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end.
Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And the punishment has been extended. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down.
Touchdown, Minnesota! And the route is on. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Now adjusting. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
Handoff to the single back. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And the pummeling has started. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
At the 40, there he goes. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. From the red zone, it's Taylor. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's marked down at the 16-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Minnesota! And the stomping has commenced.
Number 1 with the
If
carry.
these guys wanted to make a statement, statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Still running at the 40. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 20. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And the beatdown has ensued. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. With that last one, he's now up to 90 career rushing touchdowns.
Now, man, that is crazy to think about. To be that durable at the running back spot, to be in the lineup, running.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Williams will pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Tight end finds a soft spot. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Golden Gophers line it up with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Minnesota! And the punishment has been extended. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days.
First down for this offense. The give is to Taylor. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Might as well give it to him again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They're testing the right side here. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Leaves it with the running back. Still on his feet at the 45. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Lets it fly. He's got it. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And the route is on. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Minnesota! And the pummeling has started.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
The Minnesota offense onto the field. The give to the tailback. Sweet feet on the move. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. The offense lines up at its own 14-yard line. 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. The give as they work on that clock.
The ball carrier is the right.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Running back searching for a hole. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Across the 25, he's got room. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And the stomping has commenced.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Here's the handoff. Tackled, but he has a first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day, dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Taylor has it. Can't get him to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board and figure some things out because this wasn't a great day.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.